Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Norma and I'm the owner of Nomazdiary, and I sell these journals to help you budget and start having financial freedom. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be basically doing a mid-month check-in. What I usually do on those videos is I break it down for you. So how much I spent using online payment, how much I paid on debt, how much I spent using cash, savings, and any unbudgeted extras. Usually the unbudgeted extras, I just leave it till the end of the month, but there is an amount that I will be putting down here. So this month's budget is a little different, but I'm not going to add why is it different onto this video just because it will confuse you. So I did tap into my savings. So I do have a savings account and money that I put aside. So I did tap into it just for some things that I'm trying to sort out. So it's basically for my journals, it's for you guys. I've ordered so much journals that are coming next month, so in December. So I'm going to let you know the actual dates on the next video, but they're definitely being printed and they are coming. So I had to tap into my savings to put in money into that project, but I'm not going to add that here because it's just going to be a bit confusing. So what we do is we look at all the list of expenses that you made at the beginning of the month, and then we break it down here. How much did you put on online savings, on online spending and debt and cash and etc. So what we're going to start with is what was the total income that you received here. So what we budgeted was 16,500, which it is that. So I'm going to put it down here. Okay, and then the bills and expenses that you have paid with card with. Have you paid using a card? I cannot speak, I'm sorry. So obviously my rent, I just do a transfer. So car will go under debt just because it is I am financing it. Insurance, so car insurance, it is an online deduction. The gym, Netflix. So as you can see, the order of these expenses, it's not about what's the most expensive, most priority, which rent it is, but it's what comes out first on off my oh my gosh, I can't speak. So what comes out first when I get paid? Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry guys, I'm all over the place. I just took a nap. I'm not really feeling well, so yeah. Mom, so I used cash for that. Oh god, what happened here? So I used cash. So I pay my mom DSTV. Petrol, I usually use my card. Sometimes I do use cash, but I do update it if I spent, if I used cash, yeah. But for recently, I've been using my card. Food is cash. Toiletries is cash. Card tracker is card. Vodacom, so that's my iPhone. That is basically debt because I'm paying it off. Shopify. Now that's a new expense if anyone noticed. Emergency fund, I haven't put money in my emergency fund. Remember I said I have tapped into my savings, so I didn't put any money in my savings. But what I will do today, I will do an update of my cash envelopes with you guys. I never do that, so maybe we can start putting that as my savings because I am saving for a coffee machine. I did tell people on TikTok that I've saved over 4,000 Rand on 10 Rands, and I'm going to be buying myself a coffee machine this December. I've been waiting for Black Friday. I won't have to touch my income. I won't have to touch my December salary. I'm just going to use my 10 Rand and start again my 10 Rand challenge at the new year. And mom's birthday was cash. I bought her a perfume. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm going to write how much I budgeted and how much I actually spent it. Okay, so rent, how much I budgeted was 6,750, which is what I actually spent. I knew I'm already going to pay 6,750 because my landlord had told me prior, so it was easy for me to budget it. But if he doesn't tell me, I usually just budget like 7,000, just because I know it's not more than that, but it's less than that. Car, 2,200, that's how much I budgeted, but I actually paid, right in red, 2,150. Car insurance is 1,170. So it's actually 1,169 rand, but I just, the 1 rand, I just rounded up. So I'm gonna say 1,170. Gym, 300, which yes, I paid 299, which is 300. Okay, Netflix, I budgeted 100 rand. I always budget 100 rand because I know it is 100 rand. And even though I pay 99 rand, that's still 100 rand. So I'm just gonna write 100 rand. That 1 cent, I mean, seriously. So for petrol, I budgeted 1,900 just because last month I spent 1,900. So I'm not gonna write how much I've actually paid just because the month is not over. So right now I know how much I have spent so far in petrol. I keep track of it. Every time I put petrol, I write it down at the end of the month. So before payday here, I'm going to write the total amount over here on the side, and then I'll write it here, but I'll update you towards the end of the month when we close our budget. Okay, so car tracker is 190, and Shopify, I budgeted 500 rand, but I actually ended up paying, so wait, car tracker is 189, so it's still also just 1 rand, and Shopify ended up paying 526. Now there was an extra expense over there. I don't know if they're going to remove it for the next payment. I'm not sure how it works, but I will keep you updated obviously on the next month. If it's going to be 526, then the next month I'm going to budget 526, and I have to see how that looks on my budget as well. Okay, Vodacom, I budgeted 400 rand, and yes, I paid 399. I'm sure you already know I do claim the money back at work, so that is very helpful. Okay, so for my mom, I obviously budgeted 500 rand for DSTV. Food, we budgeted 1,000 rand. Toiletries, I think we budgeted toiletries 400 rand. We actually spent a little less, but I'm not going to update these two just because I always spend money on food. Not always, but whenever I spend money on food, that's when I will write it down, and then at the end of the month I will add it and write the actual total amount, same as toiletries. So we still need handy Andy as well to clean the shower, so I'm going to write that at the end of the month when we close up our budget. And for my mom's birthday, I think I budgeted 500 rand. 500 rand. And that's what I spent to get her a perfume from Zara. For the DSTVs, it was actually more than that now. Where's the slip? I think I paid around 520. I don't know why DSTV is going up when they're still not playing good stuff. They're still repeating the same episodes But anyways, my mom is not used to Netflix and whatever, so she's happy with that. And also she watches Skylar sometimes, so Skylar loves her Disney Channel and things like that. Savings. So I'm not going to write savings because I didn't put any money on. Actually, I did. Christmas. I added 200 rand because for Christmas, what we do, I actually planned to save, I think I planned to save 600 rand, but I actually spent 200 rand. What we do for Christmas is we come together as a family and we eat and whatever, and we have to put 1,000 rand each on groceries. So I've been saving that 100 rand per month since February. So I did end up putting 200 rand to close up the Christmas food budget and give it to my aunt who's got all the money together. Unbudgeted extras, I'm not going to add that up until the end of the month. But like I said, I've tapped into my savings, so like things like my journals and stuff, I didn't budget to spend that much on, but I know it's going to pay off. I know it's going to come back, and I'm going to put it back into my savings and things like that. So I'm not going to confuse you with adding too much information there. I can do a video separately of how I structure my savings and things like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is have a look at my envelopes, how much I have. By the way, remember I said all the other envelopes, I've deposited the money into my account, and now I just have one envelope with me that I travel with all the time, and one 20 Rand envelope as well that we're going to count and see how much we have. So I'm going to write here 10 Rand challenge, and also I've started the 20 Rand challenge. Okay, so I use this folder over here. I bought it from Forever New, but okay, this is just a secret between us, you who's watching this video right now. I am looking at launching these next year that are going to go with the budget journal. It won't be at the beginning of the year. I'm still like seeing the samples and seeing if I like it. It has to be good quality, like this one, where I'll have these kind of envelopes. I created these stickers, so I put my grocery money over here. I created this. Whenever I withdraw grocery money, I put it in here, I close it up, and then I go to the grocery store and I just use the money over here. And whenever we're going to go out with KB to celebrate anything, we put money here that we're going to spend to eat out or drink or whatever, and we're only going to use the money over here. This is just a safety flow, so as you can see, there's coins right now, but usually I just put money that, like if I'm going out with Skyla or anything that I need to have, if she wants to have ice cream or something that I didn't budget for, there's money over here. So for now, I'm putting my cash envelopes here, the challenges. So let's have a look. So 10 Rand challenge, I've highlighted 12 spaces. Remember, to join this challenge, it's literally costing you just 10 Rand, and you can use the envelopes forever. You have a lifetime access to this PDF forever. You can just buy it on my shop. I'll leave the link below, and it costs you 10 Rand. Like I said, you get the PDF instantly, and then you just print it out, cut it up, put it together, and you have yourself an envelope. And then you start saving. So what I like writing 1 up until 20, just because it's easier for me. Like I just said, now I've got 12 spaces that are colored in. See, it's easy for me to just say that. But if I didn't have the numbers there, I was gonna like count and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's just personal. That's me. You can do it if you want to. Of course, it's easier that way. Let's have a look here. So you start saving, you put every single time you come across a 10 Rand. So whenever I go grocery shopping, whenever I go eating out, whenever we buy pizza, whatever is going on, and 10 Rand comes back, or even 2 10 Rands, or if I go to the gas station and I'm buying Red Bull, whatever it is, and 10 Rand comes back, this 10 Rand is going in there. It's not going into my wallet. It's not for spending. I cannot even spend 10 Rand anymore, just because I'm so used to the challenge now. And I like this challenge because it teaches you to save, even if you have a low income. So what I realized is that I was making excuses about saving, when the year started. I got a lot going on. I was the only one working at the time. KB was still, trying to find something for himself, and we were struggling to save. That's when I started the 10 Rand challenge, and oh my gosh, it was crazy how in 1 month I had saved 400 Rand because I had done 2 of these envelopes. So one envelope has 20 spaces. As soon as you're done with the envelope, you're 200 Rand rich. You either can use it, or you can deposit, or you can put it away and just watch your money build up. Okay, there's over 60 people. That's why I'm actually addressing this. There's over 60 people that have bought the envelope. That means there's over 60 people doing this challenge. So it's nice for us to keep each other accountable. And also, I'm sure if you watch this video and you're doing the challenge, it's fun to see how I'm doing as well. I am doing the challenges. I do it all the time. I enjoy it. Alrighty, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 120 Rand here so far. Okay, so at the end of the month, I'm going to write 120 Rand. How much I actually have here. So for now, I plan to fill up the envelope. So I'm going to go 200 Rand. That's just the envelope. So by the end of the month, I'm hoping it will be 200 Rand, or if I've started another envelope, it might be like 220 or 210 or whatever it is, but I'll keep you updated. Now the 20 Rand challenge, this one is to show you that I am human. I had to use one of the 20 Rands. As you can see, I've covered 8 spaces here, but I actually didn't have to use the envelope. It's KB who needed to use the 20 Rand. But it's just nice that there was cash. He needed 20 Rand and I could just give it to him from here. I didn't have to transfer money from savings to give it to him. I didn't have to swipe my card. I didn't budget for all of that. I just took money from the 20 Rand envelope and he's going to replace it. He has to. You know he has to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So this is 140 Rand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spaces, but I've cut it in 8. So KB has to reimburse me because, you know, this is not good. This is not good. So this has 15 spaces, which means it should have 300 Rand at the end. So that's what I'm planning to reach, 300 Rand by the end of November, and I will keep you updated. So far, I have 140 Rand. Okay, so this is nice. If you have the budget journal, add this to your savings. This is a savings. Don't feel like you need to put massive amounts and, you know, it doesn't have to be like that. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be coming back at the end of November to close up our budget. If you want to know how I close up my budget and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to see now, there are videos. So I'm going to link a video somewhere up top where you can watch how I close up last month's budget. So what we do, we just reflect on the month and we calculate the percentage and we set goals for the new month. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on my shop channel on Instagram, just to be on the lookout whenever I post any launches or anything. I will be doing a giveaway next year, sometime in January, February, so I will be doing it on my Instagram and my YouTube channel. So yeah, anyways, I really hope you're enjoying this video, and goodbye.